Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another vlog, a travel vlog, which couldn't tell you the last time I did a travel vlog. I'm gonna try my best to vlog at least a little bit on this trip. We are off to Texas today, very shortly actually, to visit family. So my oldest brother lives in Houston. Jonathan's youngest brother, oldest brother, and youngest sister live in Texas, live in Austin, New Braunfels, and San Antonio. So we're doing kind of some hopping around, a lot of hopping around. We fly into Austin and stay there with his youngest brother and his girlfriend and their baby. And then I think sometime tomorrow or Saturday morning, we'll go down to New Braunfels to see his oldest brother's kids. They're out of town and Jonathan's parents are watching the kids. So we'll go see them, stay there for a couple nights. And then Monday we're going to Houston to see my brother and sister-in-law. And then that's just for one night. And then we'll come back to New Braunfels and then we'll go back to Austin. So it's a lot of driving around. But this is our last trip before baby, which as of today, we have exactly 3 months until my due date, which is wild, but it's all good. So third trimester starts on Saturday. Today is Thursday, so yeehaw, here we go. But I'm just grabbing my suitcase. Jonathan's finishing up. He's actually, I think, mowing the lawn quick, and then we're gonna head to the airport and we will bring you guys along. I do have to say, I did not sleep well last night. In fact, I reached a new low in pregnancy. I was awake from about 3 a.m. because my back hurt, could not get comfortable. So I literally laid down on the dog bed on the floor and piled the pillows around me, and I got comfortable enough to like stay there. I dozed off for like 30-45 minutes, from like 5 to 5:45. But then I ended up just getting up at 6 because I'm like, you know what? This is a waste. I'm not getting sleep. I'm not going to sleep. I don't want to fall asleep and then have to wake up in an hour. So I was like, I'm just going to wake up or get up. So I started actually just cleaning the garage, got that all done, and then showered, washed my hair, blow dried, the whole thing, got ready, packed or finished packing. And then my dad is here, so I'm hanging out with him a little bit. He's going to take us to the airport, and Jonathan's wrapping up some stuff, and then we're going to be on our way. So that is the morning, and I will see you guys at the airport probably. I'm ready for a coffee. Good, you're going to be good for grandpa. Yeah. You're going to be good. Don't ruin anything. Gigi, you hear me? You'll be good, okay? No, you gotta stay here. You'll go in a little bit. This lighting is terrible. Already stopped at In-N-Out. I was starving. Needed food. Was getting nauseous. Was so delicious. Did we get In-N-Out when we were in California? Yeah, we did. With your grandpa.
Yeah.
So it's been like 4 months, so it hasn't been that long since we've had In-N-Out, but it was so good, so good. Now we are on the way to my brother-in-law's house to see the baby, who's almost 1. But we made it to Texas and forgot how crazy traffic is here. Traffic and the roads. There's so many like frontage roads, and it's a different world out here, but we made it. Hi guys, I have not really talked to you guys since we got here. This is a horrible angle because I'm not using a tripod, but I'm just throwing on a little bit of makeup. We're going to go grab dinner. It is Friday today, so we got here yesterday, and it's like 7 o'clock right now. Jonathan and his brother have just been out working all day, and I've been hanging out with Jillian and Jameson, so having a little girls' day plus Jameson. We're gonna go to a Mexican restaurant, and then tomorrow we are heading down to New Braunfels to see some more of my nieces, well, the rest of my nieces and nephews that live here. So, and Jonathan's parents, my in-laws. So we are wrapping up our first leg of the trip in Austin, and then we'll head down to New Braunfels tomorrow for the weekend. So yeah, just figured I'd check in. We've just kind of been hanging out, chatting, catching up all day today, and we're gonna go meet up with our boys and get some dinner. Yeah. You're too cute. Alright, good morning guys. Today is Saturday. We're just getting our stuff packed up to head down to New Braunfels to see the rest of our family. Trying to plan out. We might make a fun little stop. We'll see on the way. A Texas tradition. But we'll take you guys along as we go. We're gonna head down. Got a little road trip, about like hour and a half, 2 hours. And yeah, then we'll see what we get up to. All right, guys, we're almost there. I was going to swing into Buckee's. If you guys don't know what Buckee's is, it's like a giant southern, heavily Texas, but southern convenience store. But it's like 12:30, and actually Jonathan's dad just called us that he needs a specific drill bit, so we're at Lowe's. Jonathan just ran in to grab it because he's working on projects at the house. But so I think maybe we'll try to go to Buckee's a different day or later today. We are gonna, I think, go out and go grocery shopping later with my mother-in-law and maybe some of the kids. So we'll see if we go there, but we're gonna grab some stuff to make dinner and just kind of hang out. So nothing too exciting today. Maybe we'll go to the pool, we'll see. But we're about 30 minutes out from their house. Just kind of a boring little road trip. That's the thing with Texas. You spend a lot of time driving. But we're going to be there for today and tomorrow. And then we're driving to Houston on Monday to see my brother and his wife, just for the night. And then we'll come back on Tuesday, back to New Braunfels. And then on Wednesday, we'll head back up to Austin. So just kind of like a big old loop, on this trip. So anyway, nothing too exciting over here. You guys, we went to Panera and we got some breakfast because I was getting a little hungry and I wanted a coffee. And I got their Madagascar vanilla iced latte. Awful. Terrible. It just tastes like a melted milkshake. And I'm guessing maybe it should have had 2 shots and they only did 1 shot. But literally, I went to the bathroom when I was there and I came out and Jonathan had already had like half of his and he's like, this literally tastes like milky water. And I was like, ugh. So anyway, they had a little iced coffee station. And so I just like filled his up with more iced coffee. And now I wish I would have just gotten iced coffee because the iced coffee tasted really good. But this drink was not it. So anyway, hence why my $5 iced coffee is just sitting here because it's just not good. But anyway, we are, like I said, almost there. About 30 minutes left. We're in San Marcos right now. Just getting that drill bit and then off to New Braunfels. So that is where we're at for the day. Also, you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like I can tell. I feel like my face is starting to swell a lot. I just feel like my face is looking very different recently, which I know is a pregnancy thing, but I'm like, for some reason on this trip, I don't know if I'm like retaining a bunch of extra water or it's the extra humidity down here or what, but I'm like, I feel like my face is like so swollen and like around my nose is getting like really red and I don't know why. Just like the skin around my nose. Like I'm not like blowing my nose or anything, but anyway, fun pregnancy things. I just feel like I'm like so swollen. Like I'm getting like I have too much filler in my lips. Which I guess is kind of a benefit of pregnancy, but I don't know, I just feel like I look not like myself, but anyway. Love that for me. while since I've checked in. We actually drove to Houston. We're there for a day with my brother and sister-in-law, and now we are on our way back to New Braunfels to stay with Jonathan's brother and sister-in-law and their kids again. But I mentioned at the beginning of this trip that we'd maybe do a little classic Texas activity, or a classic Texas stop, which is we're going to Buckee's, you guys. If you do not know what Buckee's is, it's basically just these giant southern convenience store slash gas station. They're huge, and they, you know, it's just kind of like when in Rome, you gotta do it right. So anyway, we are close to one of the like OG, like big ones. My sister-in-law is like, the best one is at Bastrop, so I think that's where we're going. Maybe it's not the exact one, but we are about like 10 minutes away. So we're gonna go into Buckee's and see what it's all about, because allegedly it's just kind of a Texas staple. So we're gonna go to Buckee's and see what we can get ourselves into. Well, that was wild. Yeah, it's as big as everybody says. Just like it was a straight up tourist trap, you could tell. Like, so many people just, it was funny. But got just a couple little things, nothing crazy. We got some brisket sandwiches for lunch, because it's 12:30. And we got just a couple little treats for my dad as a little thank you for watching the dogs. We got him some Bohemian garlic jerky and some dark chocolate espresso beans, which amazing. Honestly, good price for these too. And then we also got for our diaper keg, and also just because we got some brisket dry rub for, Jonathan's gonna smoke a brisket for our diaper keg next weekend. So just a couple little things, you know, little treats. It's kind of like half boutique-y clothes and tchotchkes, and then half like novelty, like treats and stuff. And they had a counter with brisket, pulled pork, that kind of stuff, like a meat counter. They had a counter with jerky, and they had a counter with like fudge and like desserts, and then around it they had their like prepackaged stuff. So kind of fun. Now we can say that we went. We've been to Buckee's, but now we're heading back. We have about an hour drive left, and then we're just gonna hang out with the fam. We're looking at a brisket rub for our diaper keg. Classic Texas. Well, that was wild. Yeah, it's as big as everybody says. Just like it was a straight up tourist trap, you could tell. Like, so many people just, it was funny. But got just a couple little things, nothing crazy. We got some brisket sandwiches for lunch, because it's 12:30. And we got just a couple little treats for my dad as a little thank you for watching the dogs. We got him some Bohemian garlic jerky and some dark chocolate espresso beans, which amazing. Honestly, good price for these too. And then we also got for our diaper keg, and also just because we got some brisket dry rub for, Jonathan's gonna smoke a brisket for our diaper keg next weekend. So just a couple little things, you know, little treats. It's kind of like half boutique-y clothes and tchotchkes, and then half like novelty, like treats and stuff. And they had a counter with brisket, pulled pork, that kind of stuff, like a meat counter. They had a counter with jerky, and they had a counter with like fudge and like desserts, and then around it they had their like prepackaged stuff. So kind of fun. Now we can say that we went. We've been to Buckee's, but now we're heading back. We have about an hour drive left, and then we're just gonna hang out with the fam.
Sit. Speak. Oh,
Oh, that was so cute.